From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at what's now known as Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, happy to be with you. And CD, as we get this thing going, give the folks at home something to keep their eye on.
The running game for both teams, because I think this is going to be an old-fashioned, old-school type of a game. Physical, who runs up front, who runs the ball the best and controls the clock, they will come out the victor.
Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started. And we are underway from Cincinnati. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Bears. Such an electric play, so much fun to watch, and you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork, to be able to put it all together. But that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Dances by at the 20. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. It's Keenum. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. So an early wake-up call there leads to a quick 2nd and long. And the pressure gets to him again. Myles Garrett. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Keenum now to throw. By the linebacker, but still adjusts and makes the catch. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Keenum now to throw. To the left side, he's got Warren, the tight end. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A gain of 37. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Well, snap came at 1. Keenum. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. And Xavier Worthy, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals drive it right down the field to score on their opening drive. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And we are tied at 7. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Bears.
Again, help me, partner. I get fired up. 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns in the same game. This is fun to watch.
Yeah, we call a lot of games in a lot of different places. Sometimes it seems like we do it simultaneously, but we rarely get to see this. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence they're going to put more points up on the board.
The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. And that is the third sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here, as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Randy Moss, 77 yards. And the Bengals are an extra point away from drawing level. It took them a while to get their speedster involved, but they found him downfield there.
And what we've discovered as we've watched games is the speedster doesn't have to have a lot of catches, doesn't have to have volume in order to have a huge impact on the game. His speed scares the heck out of defenses, and other guys can capitalize. But when you finally hit him and he carries it all the way into the end zone, that's what you're paying him for. That big threat that can make big plays on a limited number of catches.
That's how you step on the stage with your first catch. Take it to the house. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Oh, good return up past the 30. Past midfield. Still going. One man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, Bears.
Points count the same no matter who scores them, but it feels like there's something extra when you get them the non-traditional way. From your special teams, an extra bounce for your squad.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So from 135 all the way over to the other. Here's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Keenum. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Throwing now is Keenum. It's Incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
From the gun on third down, Keenum gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he'll take this into the end zone for Bengals TD. Christian McCaffrey, 49 yards. And the Bengals are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And we've got a tie game here, a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. They'll go play action here with Williams. Underneath, he's got Olsen. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 40-yard line.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. From the gun, here's Williams. They'll get this out to Kamara. A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the first.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Chicago.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities.
That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll fake the give, now Williams. Eluding the pressure right. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. Now 2nd and 5, snap will come from the 6.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
To throw, it's Williams. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he'll get nothing out of that one. No gain on the play. And it'll be 4th down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And his kick is indeed good. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try to cover the gap.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds so possession will stay the same. 0 turnovers in this game so far. The trend continues, but barely. Offense lucky that that one went out of bounds.
Yeah, they're very fortunate because when a game's going along like this one and neither side has turned the ball over, sometimes that first one can really flip things to their advantage in this type of a game.
And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. Throwing again is Keenum. And this is taken in at the 5. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
That's another Bengals
Here we go.
first down.
Keenum. Well, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Bears are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
They begin on the ground with Camara. And a short pickup here as they'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. Now a 2nd and 6.
Gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Play action. Now Williams rolling to his right. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Williams from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Camara up the middle. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Didn't have a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. 2nd down, and it's Camara again. And he stopped immediately there. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd.
On play action, here's Williams. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The Bears on the move. They've got another first down. Now a handoff. Here's Camara. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. It's a gain of 20 as we wind down near 20 seconds left in the quarter.
First down.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Staying on the ground on first with Camara. The tackle there by the safety, Xavier McKinney.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Off the play fake, it's Williams. On the move to his left. Underneath, he's got Olsen. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
First down, the run with edge. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
13-yard line.
Looking to throw is Williams. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop them here. Here's Williams. He rifles complete, caught by Moore. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds.
They got the completion, but they didn't get the first down, so you got to think if you're on the defensive side of the ball, you're pretty happy with what you just accomplished there.
Yeah, guy, like you said, got him out of bounds, stopped the clock, got them short of the marker. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. So he needed 1. He ended up getting 3.
And I really like the way he ran that one, too. That's really intelligent running because oftentimes a running back could get too greedy. Try and hit the home run on a play where you just need a few yards. Well done there, making sure you got the first down and not worrying about trying to get a touchdown.
What is on? Here we go. We got Biggie Frosty. Biggie Frosty. Biggie Frosty.
Kamara will score. Touchdown, Chicago.
Well, he's been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Now the try here for the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. This is 1st and 10.
70 range. Let's go now. Let's go.
To throw is Keenum. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
That's good.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. And his kick is good. Not by much. It was leaking oil in the end, but he tucks it in the bottom right corner. And this is back down to a 7-point game. After the field goal, here comes Sanders to kick it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13. They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing is Williams. They'll roll him out right. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. On is the punter, Hawk, as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 18. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Keenum. Down the field, he's got Warren. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't they?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They got to thank the guys on D.
And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield for one final shot, but couldn't get it done, and they suffered the loss.
Yeah, and you mentioned how they had a chance on that final play, and getting it to midfield gave them that opportunity, hoping they could find their way to the end zone and make that miracle happen. A really good ending to an entertaining contest, though.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. From Cincinnati, good night, everybody.